That's not working. Oh, welcome to one beautiful day for me, at least. It's me, gingerfae, and my beautiful co-host, SunPsychic Jean. Thank you for.
Hi,
I mean, I
everybody.
feel like we were just together. We were just together.
It's feast or famine.
Right. So, it is such a gorgeous day here. The weather is perfect temperature. The sun is out. How is it on your neck of the woods? In your neck of the woods?
Very, very similar. The sun is out and it's a cool 75, 74 degrees. And it's really a beautiful day. And the leaves are changing just slightly. How about you? Are your leaves
They
changing at
are.
all?
You know, I noticed my neighbor across the street, her tree goes half this ruby red and then starts changing the other side before my trees start changing. So, yeah, but it's been beautiful fall weather all last week, but we're going to go back into a warming trend for this upcoming week. And so it's that time of year where you don't know what to wear. Mornings are cold, afternoons are very warm, and then the evenings are cold again. So
Great sleeping weather, though. Great
right.
sleeping weather because it's not cool enough for the heat to kick on, and it's definitely not hot enough for the air to kick on. So the house is extra quiet.
Yes. So anyways, I was going to say hi to some people. For some reason, not everybody's in the StreamYard, but uh, they are over here. So give a moment for everybody to pop in. We have Venus here that she had some comments. Jean, you're a very busy woman. This is a live I thought I missed half of. So you were just on with Allie, Heart and Soul Connected. Love
Yes.
reading with her.
And I think that she may be thinking of our Friday show, that she may have watched half of that, and now we're back
Oh
on
yeah,
Sunday. Yeah.
that could be. That could be because it is the same thumbnail on my thing, and Nancy's here, of course. Thank you. It is fall, and before I moved here to the East Coast, spring was my favorite season. But here, it's the freshness after a hot and humid summer. So when that beautiful breeze of the fall come in, and then everywhere I drive, it's like as the leaves fall, it just hidden treasures emerge, and I can see through what was once the leaves hiding everything. I can see through and like deeper into the woods and see old abandoned farmhouses or ponds or anything like that. So I love the beginnings of that fall, just emerging all these hidden treasures. So
That's beautiful. I love the way you describe that, and that discovery of something that is revealed that was hidden, or and that you can see now. I think I really love when I'm not sure, there's like I don't know what kind of a tree it is, but it's like yellow and bright, like yellow and orange, but the bark is like really dark and black, like the contrast between
oh,
the colored leaves and the dark bark. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful time of year
yeah.
for all of us. But I think that Ginger and I are both on the Mid Atlantic East Coast, and so we have a similar sort of terrain around us. I'm originally from the Philadelphia area,
Oh,
and my family up there are they've had their leaves were changing, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Right, right. And this year's going to be a little different because, we had just had the hurricane and so many trees were toppled. And now I'm seeing them cut up and taken away. And it's funny, I'm this way, but it's like when I see this happening, I'm like, I pray that these are being repurposed somehow because
Oh, yeah.
if I had a planer, I'd be taking some of these beautiful pieces of wood. I mean, gorgeous. And, making something with them, but I don't have all the proper woodworking equipment. I just have a little bit. So, this one tree that got cut down, the inside, instead of being the normal reddish, burnt umber color, was purple.
Oh, wow.
And so I definitely saved me a piece of that. And I think I want to try to cut little slices out of it and make them either like little candle holder, something with them. I have to do something with them. These poor
Discs.
trees. My heart
Mhm.
hurts. My heart hurts
Oh,
right now.
yeah, that beautiful color purple is, and the tree probably is that's their offering, to brighten your day and make you happy, and that
Yes.
they can make you happy even even
Even
after
in their
they've
death.
toppled over.
Oh, but anyway, so all right, so we have a couple more people to say hello to. We have the Morgan, which funny enough, I just pulled that card for myself the other day, out of this certain Dark Fairies deck. Love
Now,
all
share with
things.
me what that means.
The Morrigan is like one of the goddesses, a Celtic
Oh,
goddess. Hmm. And, even Jonathan Daly had recommended I work with her. So I haven't yet done that. But yeah, she's one of the Celtic deities. Um, and then we have Angela Hudkins. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. The new ones, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you sharing your space with us today. Sunday, I know a lot of people are out and about, and I'm usually one of them, but today I have Jean with me. I must have changed my camera when I flipped my table around. I'm all backwards. Hi, Jazz.
hi,
As we
Jazz.
chat. And then hey, sweetly morbid bear. Haven't seen you in a week or so. Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Always a wonderful, and it is. It is. So, yeah, because thank you, Nancy. Because for Christmas, I bought my son a wood burning, um, digital kind of wood burning etching thing. So wonderful idea. I think I might have to do that. And then
That's
Joyful
amazing.
Journey, Jenful, as I like to lovingly call her, is here. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So today, let me put my little banner
And
up.
and Angela is here too.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I said hi to Angela. Let me go back to the comments here. So,
She said
um,
she's in the Midwest and autumn is spectacular this year, isn't it?
oh, yes, I just love it. See, I was California based, so I got some of this lovely changing of the seasons. And then we went and had to move to the desert, and we don't get fall changing kind of things. So that was another pleasant surprise moving here, was to experience actual seasons. Well, we had spring, but it was like 2 weeks. We had autumn, which is maybe another 2-3 weeks. But Karen
And
Trout is here.
from Central Texas.
Love that. I watch these renovating shows, and some of them are based in Texas, and it's like, very affordable DIY homes.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
if I had the energy and the money, I would love to do what they do. I'm just, I don't
Well,
know about you, but as I got older, I'm like, oh, I missed my calling here. Oh, I missed my calling there. It's just like,
mhm.
I wish I would. Um,
It's probably a past life that you were a carpenter or a home builder. You probably built homes before in different lifetimes. But Terry Suzuki, one of my co-hosts, is very much similar to you, that she loves to rehab and do repairs and things all on her own. And she's really good at it, and it
yeah,
brings her lots of joy. It's not easy, but
it does. It's so fulfilling. And when I'm out there, I try to show Brendan how to work some of the woodworking equipment. It's just, I can't even describe how it feels. Just can't. I'll take up too much time trying to describe that. So
so what kind of
today,
readings? Oh,
what's that?
you read each other's mind.
Okay, so as always, Jean and I love to do dragons and elementals. We also love to do mediumship readings. And ancestors could be someone who passed just yesterday, turns into an ancestor. I don't know. Do you agree with that, Jean? That just
Sure.
the
Yeah.
full
A
meaning of
family
ancestors.
member. Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
ancestors are family. So,
Hmm.
um, and curious what you think, Jean, about being your own ancestor. With past lives, wouldn't you think that we at some point become an ancestor of ourselves? I was curious. I
It
was
would be
curious about that.
it would be more like a past life.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to open the floor to questions, and if you would like a reading, go ahead and put your questions, or um, I would love a reading. If you can put it in caps so I can see it easier, caps and emojis catch my attention. And I'm just let us know if you want dragons, elementals. And when I say elementals, I'm using some Fey based decks, so Fey and elementals. So, that could be a smorgasbord of unicorns, dragons, and fairies in the Fae, and just woodland creatures and stuff. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. Oh my goodness, Nancy did some automatic writing this morning. I need to do. I was told I would be good at that, but maybe I just need to practice more. Oh my goodness. So far I have Angela, I have Sweetly Morbid Bear, I have Karen Trout, Venus. You said yes, and I wasn't sure if you would like a reading or you were just commenting. Jen Full would love a reading. So yeah, so dragons. We already have dragons, elementals, and generals, and I have some fall-based decks here, so we're ready for you guys. So, okay, so I'm gonna just let's go on with the reading, and we'll try to star everybody as they're coming in and uh, visiting us,
Yeah.
sharing space.
Hmm.
All
I
right, so
think some people have like membership gatherings in on Sundays.
you
Hmm.
mean on other channels?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go and pick someone, and we will read for Angela. We love a message from dragons. Perfect. We love our dragons. I just need to know what I do with my deck. So, all right, let us begin.
So, Angela, as soon as I tuned into your energy, they told me that you were a lover of animals, which is very favorable for your dragon. But I think that you also love horses. I don't know if you have a horse or want a horse or if there's horses in the neighborhood, but you love horses, and it's this majestic spirit that you feel inside of this horse. And I feel like your dragon, that you're reminded that you have this affinity for a horse, but the horse may remind you of your dragon's spirit. So they're saying it's very much a majestic spirit, you're a dragon, similar to a horse. And they're showing me like a clamp. There's a metal clamp, it's flat on the top, and it curves around either side. Um, I don't know how to describe. Almost like a staple. You know, when you have a stapler and you have a staple, but it's a whole bar, and it's like it's flat on top and it has two curves. Um, so I'm asking them what this means, and it's like a brace or a clamp of some sort. Yep, I see dogs in your life as well. I see dogs like lifting their chin and having a white chin underneath, and maybe black and white on their face. Um, the first one takes a minute, so I'm just kind of going where they're leading me. I do see winged beings, whether it's a fairy, elemental, a dragonfly. I see winged beings around you as well. And I'm just calling on your dragon to come in. Your dragon is a little shy, and your dragon is sort of plumpy. He's plumpy. He's plump. He has a larger bottom and skinnier shoulders on the top. And he does have like, I don't know if there's scales or points coming down the back of him. Very similar to has a little bit of a look like a dinosaur, but not exactly. It's just that he's plump. So he has a big bottom, and he has those spikes down the back of him, and his face is very rounded and his snout is very rounded, but he's a little shy. He's a little shy. And keep an open mind there, Angela. I'm not sure if you're a little shy, because sometimes our dragons will pick up some of our traits, and now he's wearing a mask, almost like a Lone Ranger's mask. um he's your hero.
He sounds fun.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And it is maybe it's a masquerade mask too. But this dragon is so very lovable, so very sweet, and really a little bit shy. And I just love this. This is so cute. I hope I described that. Horses surround me in my neighborhood, and you love animals. Absolutely, Angela. That's what they told me. Dragonflies and hummingbirds too. I'm telling you, I saw them all. I saw them all, Angela.
Love that
Good for you.
energy. I want
He's
to be
so
there.
cute.
What a magical place.
Chunky and silly. Definitely my dragon. He's
Oh my
cute.
gosh. So, all right. So, perfect. All right. We have a couple more people starred. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hi, Angela. My first card for you, I'm going to put that up there. I don't know. Can you see that? I changed my lighting so much. I don't know if we can see the cards now. So anyways, this card is about the universe gifting you some. I'm going to go two things here, like a respite, time of respite. It seems like you need some respite, and there's a tortoise in here with the dragon. The tortoise is giving the dragon this pentacle, which Pentacles are about earth elements, so it could be resources here. So gift of resources, and I'm feeling in this particular one, it's time. You'll. I think you've maybe been having a hard time trying to carve out some time for yourself, but I think soon this will happen. And I always like to say with the Ace of Pentacles, it's about creating a healing sanctuary for yourself. So that could be within in spirit. It could be out in your garden, especially in this particular image. A space out in your garden for you to be able to go out and sit perhaps under a tree and just be one with earth, one with Mother Nature, breathing in the fresh air, soaking up that sunshine energy. And there's a path in this image, and I'm almost feel like you need to maybe do some, what do they call it? Not foresting. Earthing, anyways. Taking a walk into the forest or a wooded area, and there's healing energies in there. And don't be afraid to say hello to the trees and the nature and stuff. So I just see a lot of healing energy happening for you here. Excuse me. And what's interesting is you also got this Two of Pentacles. So you got the one and you got the two. The two is about equal exchange of energies, and how what you put in or put out to the universe, you will be rewarded as well. And there's a lot of bunnies in this picture. So you see a lot of bunnies. They represent good luck and abundance. So this is definitely... There's a sleeping bunny in here. So that's about you have the ability to make people feel comfortable and they love to be around you. And I think the more you go out into nature and the more you do some spiritual healing, your light just emanates, which draws people to you. And it's like an equal exchange of energy, as I said. Healing energy. So you receive healing energy from others as they do to you. Let me see what she says here. Okay. Good time for me. Yeah. Respite came up this weekend. That's what I feel on that card. And then I have this awesome card, Bliss, cherishing the day. Here is a water dragon. Can you see this? I don't know. For me, I can't see it as vividly. I don't know, can you tell me if you see it?
It just needs to focus. You can see it clearly. It just needs to focus. Yeah, that's good. That actually turning it towards the window more.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So in this image, you're going to see a mermaid. Let me get my little pointer stick because my fat finger is in the way. This water dragon is playing with a mermaid, and they're just enjoying the day. They've just left their adulting behind, any kind of challenges or worries or thoughts that are pressing on them, and they're just having fun, enjoying the day. So I don't know if you live near water. You need to go to a forest that's near the ocean. That's what I say. But it's like they have played all the day long. Remember when you were a child, or when I was a child, you got up with the sun, you played until the sun, until the light, the street lights came on. This is about you taking some time, enjoying the entire day, having fun, doing something you enjoy, and just being so carefree. So that's your dragon message for today, Angela. And I hope this that message speaks to you in some way. I love that energy. Dragons and mermaids.
It's beautiful, Ginger. Really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela, for letting us read for you.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to pick somebody?
Yeah, I'm going to pick, Jazz. Hi, Jazz. Would love a message from my ancestors. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. She says, thank you for these beautiful messages. Very encouraging, much appreciated.
Oh, very, very welcome. And she's fortunate to have access to water and wood in nature. It's
It's
time to go out and
wonderful.
play. All right, Jazz. All right.
So, Jazz, I'm not sure if I'm getting a sense that mm, you've had difficulty finding the energy in your life to do the things that you want to do. And I feel as though it's almost like you're extremely empathic, Jazz, as you know, and that you are carrying the weight of the world. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you are worrying about the lady down the street, the dog 2 blocks over, and everybody at work, all of their problems and all of your kids' problems. And, there's a lot that you're juggling, and it's not too much to be aware of. It's too much for you to carry. It's important for us to try and practice separating from the responsibility of carrying somebody else's burdens. It's important to remember that we can be compassionate, we can be empathetic and sympathetic, but not live their life or carry their burdens for them or worry about them over and over and over again. It's important for you to uh, find they're making me say ascended master, to call on and have them do your heavy work for you. Send your angels, send the ascended masters, send a ball of light and love, and then you say, may the most benevolent outcome be the result for my loved ones, my family, the dog across the street, and let it go. You're carrying all of this, even though you might not say, I don't, it doesn't bother me. You, it's almost, and either that or I'm not sure if there's any type of energy vampire. And it sounds worse than it is. If there's somebody that just takes, and you're like, oh, I'm exhausted just from being around them. Something is exhausting you for feeling other people's feelings, taking care of other people's problems. And it's wonder, I mean, sometimes if it's our kids or whatever, that's one thing. But and even then it's important to separate it. But they want you to utilize your spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, and even your dragon, and send them over to take care of what you need them to help with. So that's what I got for you, Jazz. How about you, Ginger?
I love that message for her. So I have okay, I have two cards that kind of go hand in hand. Let's see if I can I? There we go. Okay, so we have two cards that talk about, let's say okay, it's time for introspection. That's what both of these cards are indicating. It's time for you to step back, reassess things, and go at things from a different perspective. When you step back from situations, or even just the timing, and it doesn't have to be a certain situation, just the timing to step back and reassess things. And when you step back from the chaotic energies of the world, it relaxes your mind enough to see things from different perspectives. And then over here, where are we? The heron energy is about, solitude, being open and aware to the energies that are surrounding you. But it's also about asking for you to be patient, because things happen in divine timing. But once you do a little introspection, reassessing, you're being asked to step forward more confidently in your purpose. So Jean mentioned that you have gifts and abilities. So I don't know if you've been feeling a little stuck lately. Maybe it's just time to step back, do a little maybe more inward meditation. And also, this is a King of Cups energy. This particular card is the King of Cups. So, King of Cups is owning their purpose and being confident in themselves. And they have gotten to that point in their purpose because they've also used their intuition, trusted their intuition. So maybe reconnecting on a different level is coming for you. So that's what I have for you, Jet. Oh no, I have one other thing. Okay. This is a new deck I have, and I love to use it for ancestor readings. It says, you have moved through a spiritual preparation period, which has perfectly equipped you for expansion into a greater sphere of expression. Even if you're still feeling tested, you have the ability to resolve issues in a beneficial way. The future will not be bound by the struggles that you may be grappling with. You are reassured of your direction, value, and progress in your divine place. So that's what I have for you there. Feeling stuck, but meditation, yes, yes. And sometimes when we're stuck, meditation is hard.
She
But,
said she's working on building on confidence and trusting herself. That's good, Jazz. That's a wonderful thing to be working towards, and you'll get there. It's important to practice those boundaries and take your power back for sure.
Yeah. So perfect. Okay. All right. So next, let's look at here. Yeah. It took me a while to be confident. And when I finally announced in my own sacred space, um, being psychic medium, announcing it changed my perspective on myself and helped me move forward with more confidence in what I was doing. So, yeah. So own it, be within it. So, all right. So let me unstar that. All right. And we read for Angela, correct? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So next we're going to go to the Morrigan. And we're going to do our best to try to get to everybody. I don't know what's your timing like today.
I just have to be out by 4.
Okay.
So the Morrigan, are you still here, Morrigan? Just say hello. Just say hello. The Morrigan. I just
yes, we'd love for you to be here for a reading.
They're here. Boop, boop.
Hello. Okay. All right.
I do feel goddess energy around you. This is not a coincidence that you chose that name. I feel as though you have past life memories as well regarding. I'm not sure that I think you were either the mother of a goddess, a sister of a goddess. There was a family. And it was a benevolent goddess and a kind and loving sort of queen, like that you were a sister or a mother to. So you were able to admire and carry importance, but not have the responsibility or the burden. So you always admired this goddess, so to speak. And I feel like there's a sister. Do you have a sister that's in the lifetime in the spirit world? or a best friend that is like a sister, because I feel like there's a really strong sister energy here, which is not what I was focusing on. Um, and I do see goddess energy around you. Just going back to where it started. I do see you in your car a lot. I do see you putting on a happy face. You're putting on a smile. I don't know if you, when you go to work or when you see friends and family, that you put on a happy face. And in the car, you're sort of just working through your all the things on your mind. You have a lot of things on your mind as well. Um, they want you to remember the goddess feeling, the goddess lifetime that you had, and they want you to lift all of the dense and heavy energy that is around you right now. And they almost like want you to, like, if you can unzip this physical existence and just take off the meat suit, or the, you know, and or the costume. They're saying there's a costume, that consider your human container as a costume, and let the true existence, or the true vibration of your soul, to come up and come forward, and to feel that levity, feel the lightness and the airiness and the joy. And and they're saying this to allow yourself to have balance, because it's hard to be here and human all the time. And they're saying allow yourself to step outside of this human container, whether you meditate, or whether you dream, or whether you write stories, or reading. Sometimes reading can take you away. Do you to read? They're telling me reading. Um, Whatever it is, and it's not an escape, it's a break. You need to give yourself a break. And if you are watching things that are causing you fear or anguish on the YouTube, not this, but you know, make sure you cut back on some of that fear mongering. And the I don't, and you know, they're telling me that you don't have to watch anything, that there's enough of that around you. They want you to make sure you take yourself away. And I feel as though you're a reader, but whatever this is that you're sort of going into another realm and existing, or having an experience in another realm, it's not escaping. It's allowing that balance. It's allowing yourself to have a higher vibrational energy, even if it's like a guided meditation, or a funny movie. If you like to watch, you know, good movies, funny movies, you need that break, a break from you know, your everyday life. So I hope that makes sense with the women in your life.
Yeah, she has very strong connection there. So, all right. So I need to know from you, Morgan, if I'm going to be on. What did you say here? Hang on. Okay. Yeah, it has been a lot. I definitely appreciate the advice. Would take some time to read all the books on my read list.
Good. Yep. I felt like that, because I don't get that. So
Yeah.
good for you. The reading will help for sure.
So what I need to know is if you're going through some challenges right now, because every time I pulled a card, it was of challenges, and I want to make sure I'm reading true and proper here. So, so the one card I got. So, for those of you who do read tarot as well, know that when I'm reading through the artists, the artistic point of view that the artist has put on these cards. So it may say 10 of Wands, and you know what that means, but I have a different image. So anyway, let's see. A lot on your plate. Okay. So anyways, so what I love about this image is the universe, the elementals, your spirit guides know that you are going through challenges, but they are with you, and they send you healing light all the time, and especially as you sleep. You are divinely protected in all that you're going through and the challenges you may have. I just love this image because, sometimes, we have this image of when the lights go out, all the scary things come out. This is telling me, when the lights go out, you feel like you're at your most vulnerable, but that's when you are surrounded most by your guides, out, like I said, guides, elementals, the universe. You are not alone. And being that it's the 10, that challenge phase of your life is ending soon. So I just want you to know that. One oh my gosh, I just got some tingles. One specific, let's just say, high vibrational being, because it could be someone who's crossed over. It could be one of your guides. They're gifting you some. It looks. What does this look like? I was going to say it looked like a key, but now it looks something different. But either way, the message here is they are gifting you with that extra oomph of energy you need to just squash this challenging time right now. You just have just a little bit further to go, asking you to be strong, trust that you're divinely protected, trust in divine timing, and they're just gifting you that extra acceleration of energy that you need right now, and asking you to really communicate with them. And they are working with you and for you behind the scenes. So your ancestral message here, Dragon Fae of the West: open your mind to unexpected grace. To surrender attachment does not mean that you stop caring or wanting things to be a certain way. It means that you are willing for the universe to intervene in the best way. You will resourcefully navigate all twists and turns. You are spiritually maturing, and your soul's harvest is imminent. Soon you will see that your time has come. Just as I said, this challenging time's coming to an end. Your guides, elements, everything, they're backing you. They have your back. And dragonfly energy is all about prospering. And so that's my message for you, Morgan. I hope that speaks to you. And makes
Beautiful. Well
sense.
done.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I know, I was getting tingles on that one. I got
She's in the
goosebumps.
zone.
I got goosebumps. So, uh,
Okay.
exactly.
Is Karen Trout still here? Karen, are you still here? Karen Trout, are you still here?
Calling Karen. Calling Karen.
Mm-hmm. She's here. Yay.
Perfect.
All right. Would love a reading, please, from dragons.
Yay. We love dragon readings.
And look at that little love pup right next to you. How cute.
Yeah.
How cute is that? Let me tune into Karen Trout. Ooh, for a dragon reading. A message from your dragon. So I feel like this is a maternal type of dragon, feminine in energy. And you ever see that? Well, this dragon has her hand on her hip, like a mom would have her hand on her hip, and sort of expecting, um, you know, keeping you in line, making sure that you're doing right by you, making sure you're keeping in balance. This dragon, it's a feminine dragon with a hand on her hip. Let me see what else she can tell me. Yeah, she's quite feminine. She has like a mane. I know that horses have manes, but this dragon actually has a mane. And she's quite beautiful. It's like she has long golden, strawberry golden hair, and it's quite wavy. It's not exactly curly, but it's a strong wave to it. And these golden locks are magical. They are like silk, golden silk, and they have a luminous energy to them. Oh. And this is her magic. She's saying, you've heard of, I think it's Samson, the the story of Samson and Goliath, I guess, and
Yeah.
Samson had his hair made him strong. And she's saying with her hand on her hip, yes, that's my golden spun silk hair. Like that's what makes me strong. That's where her magic is. And she wants you to know that you too have magic. She's saying you it's up to you to find it. It's up to you to point to it. It's up to you to utilize it and to activate it. She's saying maybe it's your hair, maybe it's your ears, maybe it's your earrings, maybe it's your, whatever it is that is magical around you, Karen, is almost like your Samson strength. So she's saying we all have this inside of us. We all have a part of us that allows us to call on our strength inside. And she's saying um, it's definitely the spark inside of your own soul has this light, but there is something else about you. And she's saying that you do know what this is. Do you have a good sense of humor and the ability to? I think you're diplomatic in the sense that you're friends with everybody. Like you would be friends with the cheerleaders and the band members and the, um, you know, drama club. Like you're friends with everybody. You can get along with anybody. You have this really um, friendly type of energy about you. And she's saying, find your own magic and work with that. This is what she wants you to do. How sweet. Oh, she says, yes, I'm a hilarious. Yep. Yep. That's wonderful.
I love that.
Wonderful.
Hilarity is so important in life. It's just a version of your inner child, and I just can't say that enough. One of my best advice to everybody is keep that inner child glow and going. All right, so Karen, hi and welcome. Um, I've got here dragon message for you. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knights are of Pentacles. First of all, Knights are always on a quest, and this particular dragon is on a quest for resources. So he has a plan in mind, and now he's taking his time, meticulously planning for the manifestation of what he's planning for. So he's um, okay. So this perspective is like from, say, your guides looking down on you, your dragons looking down on you, and they're like leading you with nudges and ideas towards all these resources that you need for your manifestation. So this is a very positive card. I love that. And then you also got the Two of Earth here. So in finding these resources, you're going to find that they're abundant to you. And in whatever you're trying to do or planning on, it's something that you can share with others. And they look up to you, they adore you, and they can't wait for this manifestation to unfold. So if you're planning on something, you're house shopping. Well, there. Okay, so if I put it in the perspective of house shopping, you planning and gathering your resources, and I just see family all around you. So once you get this home, it's going to be the most wonderful thing for you. Manifest every nook and cranny of that home. um, be specific, and ask your guides, your dragons, to lead you towards that perfect home. And then your other message here, I pulled from a different dragon deck. Um, it's funny. It's called the fledging, and so I had to go to the little book here because I'm like, what's exactly fledging here? And this speaks of we all stumble, we all fall, but you have the magical ability to dust off and get right back up again. I wanted to read something real quick, because this says the trick is to keep getting back up, dust off your wings, and try again. It speaks of this is the beginning of a new power and will often look awkward. I'm having the word difficulties with the word fledging. It doesn't. I don't know the true meaning of fledging, so I'm reading. Um, but grace comes, and so does skill, dexterity, and joy. Um, let's see. It says fail gorgeously and then get back up again. The expansive sky is waiting. So I don't know if you're one of those that are really hard on themselves, but this speaks of you just stop being hard on yourself, number one, but being able to fall gracefully. You get back up with confidence and grace. Like, I meant to do that. So, yeah, so that's your messages, Karen. And I really thank you for letting us read for you today.
Yeah, all the best to you, Karen. Good luck on your
Yes,
hunt for the
and
perfect
do
home.
keep us in the loop on that. I would love to hear more. Okay, so
Did I pick
next,
Karen? Yeah, I think I
yeah,
did. Yeah.
okay, all right. So let's see. Next will be oh, I started somebody twice. Okay, so uh, co- how do I say this? Cotton. I can't seem to show it. It won't show. Show. Oh my gosh! It literally will not pop up. Did you do that for me?
Nope.
Okay. Cotton papier. Very intriguing name. So, all right, she would like a reading from her ancestors. And keep in mind, everybody, we are picking these at random. We appreciate you if you're here for your reading. So let us know if you're here.
What is that in your
Here.
icon? Is that origami? That's what it looks like. I can't make it out.
I can't either. It's too small.
Cute.
Love it. Okay, she is here. He, she, they are here.
I'm going to call them Coco.
Hi, Mandy. Oh, okay.
Origami. There you go. Cool. I'm picking up a male that is stepping forward, and this male is has authority, and this male has sort of like a military outfit on, and but he is very much loved and kind and generous, and I feel like he's like a grandfather or a great grandfather because even though he wears his uniform, it was in the past, and he just wears it proudly every day, or on special occasions. And but he was just so warm and loving, and it's almost like what you saw in the suit didn't match what you saw at home. And but he took it very seriously, and remembered. It's almost like, we will not forget, he says. He had found out for himself what loyalty was, what loyalty is, and to our brother, and our brother meaning our fellow soldier, kind of thing. And he was very proud. um I don't know if this was the Korean War. He's telling me something like that. But I feel like he's coming forward to let you know that that uh, they have energies on the other side that are taking care of things, that are watching over you, to keep you safe, and that you have try not to worry about. It's like you are worried about each and every single solitary soldier and a person who might be in harm's way. And he just wants you to know um, that they're being looked after, and they're being taken care of. Nobody is nobody is in harm's way that hasn't already agreed to this scenario. And he wants you to remember the kindness and the gentleness and the softness of his heart, and know that the outside military appearance that has a certain authority is only like a costume. And that when he takes this off, when he's at home, he's a soft, loving family man. And he says, think of each one of these soldiers and each one of these scenarios as being underneath it all, a very kind and loving soul. So I'm not sure what that means for you. Okay.
Her brother is a
Uh,
soldier.
oh,
Um,
okay.
and I don't know if I spelled it right, but I know brother in French is Maubert.
Okay. And great grandfather, I think she said, it sounds like great grandfather. Uh, and yeah,
Yeah, she's that great grandfather, and she said her brother was a soldier, so it could be.
is a soldier. Mm-hmm.
And Frere. Okay. See, mine doesn't do any kind of. I spelled it right. I knew I did. I'm wrong. Um,
Mm-hmm. My
okay.
great grandfather was a soldier as well.
Oh,
It
okay.
that's probably who this is that's coming through for you. But he
Mhm.
brought through such a beautiful, lovely uh, message, and I feel better. He's quite his emotional compassion and desire to put us at ease is very strong. That our loved ones on the other side have the capacity to lighten our load and to remove some burdens. I feel lighter after him telling us that message.
Yeah.
And I hope you do too.
And Frere is grandfather. I know very little French, but I know Maubert, mon frère. Okay. It's a very loving message, she says. Well, I believe it's grandfather as well, just because of the card I pulled.
Wow, that's exactly it. Hmm.
Yeah. He just seemed to be, this says hospitality on there, so it seems though he loved to, very gracious person, one to open his home up, to those in need, open his heart up to those in need. And I feel like also in this image he's like a toast to his comrades as well. Um, I just feel like such wonderful energy. What a down to earth man he was, and just yes, just very very gracious energy. Let's see what else can I get from here. Those eyes are speaking. And I'm just curious, did he wear a mustache? I'm just curious. You know, sometimes I love to look at the synchronicities in the cards and the images. But yeah. And then was he? I almost like, was he at the I don't know, it was VFW or one of those. He did have a mustache. That's awesome. Um, so was he involved in like the after where they all gathered and in one place? Like, I'm going to call it VFW. It could be something different, but just love to connect and be with his the fellow comrades of the wars and stuff, and perhaps he may even have been one of the hosts, so to speak. So, but I just feel like he's saying cheers to his brothers in arms, so to speak. And then, so that was the card I pulled, asking what his energy was like, and I'm asking for a message, and I got surprise. So I feel like there's a surprise coming your way. Because it's a surprise, I don't know what it is. um, so I feel like, okay, hang on one second. Okay, so when you're least expecting things to happen, when you feel like he was also Swiss. The history was not very known. He spoke German, and he was in a camp in France. Oh, wow. Well, I feel like if he was in a camp, that he was one of the men who kept the light going amongst the others. He, almost in a, not necessarily leadership role, but he was just one to let everybody know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for most of them. That didn't sound good at all. That was like, see the light, go into the light. But I feel like he was what's the word I'm looking for? Encourager, the morale. Thank you. Kept morale going. He was witty. He was very intelligent. So very resourceful. So it's a very strange story. I don't know why he was interned there. Interesting. Okay, so back to the surprise. I almost feel like the bird is you and the mouse is him, and he's dropping surprise down from heaven. And look to the stars. I keep hearing, look to the stars, and keep up hope. There's healing coming your way wherever you need it the most. But there's just a special surprise coming your way when it might seem like you've lost hope on something in some way, shape, or form. But he's sending you a surprise. So I'm not sure what that means at this point. And there's books here. So something to do with books, journals. Maybe you have a journal of his, or you find a journal that someone else kept and there's a surprise in the journal. I am not sure. But then I'm going to read this beautiful message for you. I haven't read it yet, but I'm sure it's a beautiful message. She-Wolf of the South. Your past can be a source of beneficial wisdom gleaned through the experience rather than a stifling burden of regret. Acknowledge your heretic heart and the strength that has seen you through. Well, I'm sorry, go again. Take two. Acknowledge your heretic heart and strength of will that has seen you through to this moment. Past disappointments need not undermine your confidence in living more beautifully in a healed life. Your experiences of respect, peace, and love are well deserved. Embrace them fully. So, in this image, you might not see the darker one. There's a black wolf and a white wolf. So that's you finding balance, balance in family situations, because wolves are about protecting their packs. They're very nurturing. They're very smart, and in their decisiveness. And yeah, so I'll stop there. I think part of this message really rang with this, as far as what was it? Just past wisdom coming your way, and the books in here would also back that up. So I would love to know surprise when you come upon it. So let's see. You didn't have anything of his. Oh, see, my little thingy's not working. Okay.
It might be your mouse.
It's my finger.
Oh, it's a touchpad? Okay.
Left a journal for me, and nobody never found it. Maybe you'll find it. You know, when we go through autumn, that's time, to clean things out and go deep diving in the attic or wherever, the closet. So I don't know. I'm excited to find out what this surprise is. All right, Jean, do you have?
Yep. You're welcome, Coco. She says, thanks a lot. It's a really nice
You're
message.
very welcome.
Lovely, lovely energy in the house today, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sherry Moe is here, and she is next. And Sherry Moe says, I would love a message. Do you want a message from your dragon, Sherry, or do you want just a message? Dragons, elementals, or ancestors? And I didn't realize you didn't. I would have asked you earlier, but I didn't actually read it. I just saw your name. But just let us know, dragons, elementals, or ancestors.
And Chris Reese, you just post a question in capital letters, and we are going up on, we have 20 minutes left, so we will, she would like an elemental, by the way. We will do our best to read. Unfortunately, I can tell we won't be able to get to everybody, so we'll do our best to do who we're drawn to. So, all right, she wants an elemental reading.
So these elementals around you, Sherry, are telling me that they are. She's new here. Nice to see you, Sherry. They're grounding you. They're there for grounding, and I think that you are like one step ahead. Like you are already thinking about what you're going to do when you get to work as you're eating your breakfast. And you are, when you're driving home, you're already trying to figure out which load of laundry you're going to pick up first and throw in the washer. And it feels like you're always like one step ahead, and you're almost ahead of yourself. And when we are this way, we're not in the now moment, and we sometimes get ungrounded, and we feel as though the I don't know how to explain it. The stability is just not there, because it's almost like, it's almost like a house of cards, and one little tap and the whole house of cards will topple over. It's almost like you're hanging on a wing and a prayer, because you do tend to do things ahead of yourself. And they said that, I know that there's so much you need to do that you feel as though you need to hurry, but they said that it's really haste makes waste. And they say that if you stop, take a breath, focus on this now moment, do what you have in hand in front of you, and make yourself a list. I think you do this because you feel there's a weight or an importance. Make yourself a list on your phone. I think there's a list or a task app on your phone that's really good. And you could say, Siri, add this to my phone, add this task, and remind me of this task. You need like a wife. You need somebody to manage your all of the things that you have going on. And it's not that you can't do it, it's just that you're not having any fun and you're losing yourself. You're never, not that you're never, you find it difficult to be present in the moment. And when you are, you're thoroughly exhausted. And I feel like you like to watch movies and watch TV, which I like to watch movies and watch TV too. So that's good. As long as you're not watching like scary or stressful stuff, as long as it's like, fantasy or fun stuff or something that makes you laugh. So you do slow down from time to time, but they really said that you will be you will feel much more in control if you slow down and get grounded and focus on the task that's in front of you. And you can try and do this for 2 or 4 hours. You're not going to do this overnight. Maybe even for 2 hours. Whatever you're doing at that moment, just focus on that. If something else comes up that you have to do, that you need to call, or you have to get the dinner out for tomorrow, just write it down or say, hey, Siri, add this to my list. And I'm saying that my Siri is going to start answering me. But find some things that will help you work better, and so that you're not trying to keep everything up in the air. So that's what I have for you. And that wasn't very elemental, but they just said oh my gosh, your husband reminds you. That's so funny. And but they're just saying to work on being grounded, and that's what these elementals are reminding you of.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Ginger?
Yeah, I got a similar message here. It's the card of boredom. The card of losing energy to do anything. And every time I think of this, I think of the commercial, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. And it is so true, because I get caught in these moments, and I have to, take it as the challenge of getting up. And I always feel so much better when I do. So this card is also about when you are sitting in your space, doing your reflecting and your wish I would have's, and um, universe is throwing things out there that you're missing. There's things going on in the outer world that we're missing out on, and so this is just a call to, yes, definitely just get out more. And especially in nature, I see a body of water in this image too. Water and the sound of water is so healing. Being in nature is so healing. Going out to the forest or the woods, or going out to your favorite tree in the backyard and just connecting. But getting out, you get the vitamins of the sun, even if it's indirect light. But it's definitely a call for you to get up and out, get that vital nutrients and energy. And it's just very hard to always take that first step. But I have here the Knight of Swords. So again, that's a call for you to be on your quest. You've rested long enough. It's time to get on your horse and move towards your manifestations, your desires, your path, your purpose. The Knight of Swords is about using the mental energy, the mind, the thoughts, the planning, but not just sitting and planning. You sit and plan, and then you get up and you go and you move towards your purpose. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, interesting. Music. This is not usually in a Knight of Swords card, but if there's affinity for music for you, it's and maybe I know for me, music motivates me. I can get up so tired in the morning, and I put on my playlist, and it that energy starts rising as I'm brushing my teeth, then getting in the shower and continuing on and getting out the door. And so music is healing that vibrational energy, building up. I'm going to stop there with that card. And then I got the Fae of Friendship. So this could be you finding a new friendship with someone. This could be about cherishing and honor your current friendships, but also giving a callback of gratitude to those who have walked your path with you, those who have put that umbrella up for you on those rainy days for you. So just getting in touch with your friends and letting them know that you still think of them and possibly making new friendships. So that's what I have for you, Sherry. Thank you for letting us read for you today.
Beautiful. She said she went kayaking and it was
Oh,
awesome. And she wished she could do it more. And this is the elementals letting you know that this is the grounding for you, I feel. And that it was, that's wonderful that you were able to have that experience. And it, you can wish that you do it more, but schedule it in. You must be in the southern states, to be in that cold water. I can't imagine, but maybe you're in the southern states or maybe you live in Hawaii. I don't know. But good for you if you're out there kayaking.
oh, I want to
I
do
think
something like that
it's
myself.
absolutely wonderful that you're getting back in touch with nature and that you are connecting with the elementals again. But yeah, they're saying grounding. Good for you. And it's all about balance. Balance. Oh, it was 88 last weekend.
Ooh,
Nice.
wow, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Mhm.
Uh,
Well,
all
good for you,
right,
Sherry.
so
Thanks for being here.
yes, and for those who are hanging out a little bit longer, we thank you. I'm picking Venus. So Venus, if you are here, please say hello. We would love to read for you today. Um, so we still have, I think, 6 people on the list. So if Venus is not here, we will pick another person. So Venus, are you here, my dear? And if you're not, I am so sorry we missed you. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and pick another person unless she pops in at the last moment. Hey, SPAP. All right, so let me go to Lena. And Cocotte Papier has sent you an email, by the way. All right. So Lena, hi Lena. Let's see. General reading. All right.
Want to
Let's
see
see.
her grandfather? She sent me a picture of her grandfather.
Yes, please do.
Coco did.
Chat. Let me do this. Oh my gosh. Do I have that
That's the
picture?
mustache that you saw, and that's
And eyebrows too.
the uniform that we saw. And look at those kind eyes. Look at how
Yes.
kind and warm and
Mm-hmm.
compassionate eyes he has.
Remember
Wow.
how I was saying I was drawn to the eyes? That makes sense.
Oh
Wow.
gosh,
What a
Coco,
handsome
thank you
man.
so much for sharing that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever read anybody told you about him, and then they showed me a picture of him.
That is unique. That is unique. I love
Oh my
that.
gosh. He was the grandfather that we were reading for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time and the
Oh,
effort to send this. That was
love
really
it.
quick. Oh, I'm
Thank you.
glad we were able
That's a
to show it.
blessing. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much, Coco. That was cool.
That was
Thank you.
very cool. That was a first time.
Yes.
All right. So we got about 10 more minutes here. And so let's get to, did I say Lena, right? Lena. Yeah.
Was Lena
All right.
here?
Yeah, Lena
Yeah, yeah,
is
she said
here.
yes. Okay.
And so let's give her a quick rating. So, okay.
I think I already read this for you. Were you on Lena? Weren't you on Allie's show today? I think I did. I think I did. I might just give it a pass and we'll see what Ginger has. I actually read a general message for November and December for Lena. Because I remember that the message was that there is no time, that not to worry about, like, why stop at November and December? Why not, and they asked you to work, to focus on the now moment, and then the next now moment, and then the next now moment. And this is what they want you to focus on, and to, because what you create today will, what you're creating now in your life, each and every day, will be what you find in November and December. It's up to you to create that. And that's what I got when I was on Allie's. Yes, she wanted Ginger to read. Good, good. Okay, Lena, that's okay. I get it. But I just was reminding everybody what the message was. Thank you, Lena. That's fine. You're fine. You're fine. All right. I think you're muted there. And I think, do you mind if I take the message so that we can see your cards?
I'm, I'm sorry, say again.
I'll just take the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
message.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, we got the card of balance and healing. And this card speaks of being grounded. This is funny because I don't know, Lena, if you were in the storm that we were in, but, but, finding balance in turbulent energies. First of all, mice are very creative, very resourceful, and they know how to find the safe space in when the energies are just a little chaotic around them. So it's a reminder to stay grounded each and every day, because in doing so, it's easier to navigate through anything else. Let's see. Yeah. So it's like you would intuitively know where to find your safe space. And maybe it's about creating boundaries for yourself, and letting everybody have their own energy. You have your energy, and it's good to have a boundary so that their energy doesn't affect yours. So that's what I'm getting from that side. Then I have this wonderful osprey. So the King of Swords, they're very, very intelligent, and it comes natural to them. So this may be either you, or maybe you're going to meet somebody like this. It's the ability to, when you do find balance, the ability to navigate very intellectually, like a sixth sense, so to speak. But this is also about attaining knowledge. He's surrounded by books too, so attaining certain knowledge that's going to be beneficial towards you. So if we're going November, December, it's a time for introspection, a time for planning, investigating. There's another word. Well, let's just say investigating. Finding resources that are necessary for you. So it's going to be becoming more natural for you. And then I have here a crested crane marks the center. So let me show you this. This says your soul is entering the center of the mandala, encountering infinite possibilities. This is a wild place where excitement, chaos, and creative freedom abide. Here's where new potentials and opportunity arise as if out of nowhere. It is the realm of magic and synchronicity. Things may seem to be falling apart, but in a more meaningful, true way, they are really falling into place. So I like that message for you. And that kind of sums up what I was trying to say here, you know. So, yeah, Lena, thank you for popping in today and letting us read for you. And I hope that message
That's so cute. She
spoke to
said,
you.
"Yeah, I wanted Ginger to read it." Mhm. Mhm.
Oh,
Yep,
wonderful.
that's
That's
cute.
funny.
Majestic Oracle is here. Hi, Jess. Nice to see you. And Nancy, she was telling somebody, and I think that this was amazing. She said when the flood happened, they came to evacuate her, and she took 3 decks with her. And she said they were such comfort as she did readings for herself. I
Yeah,
think that's brilliant, Nancy. I think that's so lovely.
yeah.
It's a beautiful story, and it makes me feel better that you had your decks with you.
Well, there's always that hashtag that goes, you know, if you were in a fire, what's the first deck you take with you? And so she was in the flood and she chose 3 decks. And I love that.
That was cool. Yeah, very nice.
All right. So, all right. So, looks like we are not able to get to everyone, but Jean, would you like to perhaps do a collective reading real quick?
Sure.
Okay. So I am so sorry we couldn't get to everybody, but I will be sure to try to get to you the next time. So what do you have, Jean? What do you have? I'm going to pull from here.
They're saying to find your stability. They're almost showing me standing with my feet shoulder width apart, and there's almost like a rocking boat sort of thing. And they're saying that get get your stance. And you know how when a boat rocks, you bend one knee and then you bend the other knee, and make sure you have this balance. And they're saying some things may go up, some things may go down, and you'll feel like you may be sort of straddling 2 worlds, so to speak. But they're saying that as long as you're in balance, you'll be able uh to ride it out. And that was really highly unusual for me. So that's what I got. I think you're still muted, Jen. I wish they would let me unmute you.
I was getting better at it.
You
Okay.
are.
So I call this my ancestor deck. I just feel it. It's called the Medicine Heart deck, and I just love the messages from it. But there's the image from it, and here's what it speaks. You will you will access spontaneous spurts of swift progress and rapid healing, yet you are soul making, creating a legacy of sacred beauty that requires patience and persistence. Value your process and value yourself enough to set boundaries with yourself and others. Whatever issue may be troubling your mind or heart, it will not last. A protective guiding wisdom ensures your liberation and fulfillment. And so just know that I like to, I coined a little phrase of myself called wheel happens. Remember, everything's in cycles, and it's how we, um, I feel like, connect with our spirit and our hearts, how well we navigate through these things. And when we keep our vibrational energy raised, we're able to navigate much more fluently, and things start happening quicker. As if you stay in your lower energy, it's just, things just drag. So just know it's cycles, and you're always protected. And like I say, you connect with spirit. There's your guiding wisdom, and yeah. So there's that message for
That
everyone.
was
So
beautiful, Ginger.
I
Really
love this
beautiful.
deck. I'm just so happy with it.
It really inspires you to bring through beautiful messages for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank
So
you,
I can't
Ginger.
believe this time has just flown by. And again, I we do apologize for not getting to everybody, and it's hard. But SunPsychic Jean is her link to her channel is in the description. So if you have not yet, please go over, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bells. She has
And
such
everybody watching
wonderful.
on my channel, please do make sure you go over and subscribe to gingerfae, tarot, and divine musings. And her link is in the show notes below on from this video as well.
Right. So we send everybody off with blessings for this autumn season. You know, we it can be challenging, but know that this is always a safe and sacred space. And Jean, thank you again for sharing space with me. As always, I just love reading with you. And so I'm going to send everybody off with Fae blessings and a fairy butt too.